So, boys going to have to be ready to go.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the big thing tonight this afternoon, I guess, with Norwell is the three McBride boys. Those guys can shoot it. You'll close out to run them off the line. They'll rip and drive past you and shoot floaters in the lane. So, with this Norwell team, you see a lot of zone out of them, but everything revolves around the McBride boys.
And they can shoot it outside as well.
Oh, yeah.
And make free throws, as most coaches' kids do.
Yeah.
So, get a look at their record here. They've kind of had an up and down season.
They're 9-7, I believe.
9-7,
I think.
You think I'd look this up before I got here?
Maybe I missed a game in there.
So we'll just look it up again. And yes, 9-7. Back alley brawler Marshall is correct. So now this thing went haywire on me. What else is new? And they are on a 3-game losing streak. They lose to New Haven by 12. They lose to Lures by 4. They lose to East Noble by 5. So, they've been right there. And previously to that, they've lost 5 of 6. They lost to Leo by 5. And they were peppered by Wayne by 20. But those are games that could go on either way. This team, don't be deceived by their record.
No, they're scary because they do sit in that zone and they will try to slow it down. And everybody knows, we've been struggling against zones this season. So it's going to be interesting to see what our boys can do. Can they shoot them out of it? Are we going to be able to get post touches and get Landon and Stratton going down there? And we'll see what happens today.
Columbia City, New Haven set atop the conference at 4-1. Leo and East Noble next at 4-2. Huntington North 3-2. Norwell 2-3. And DeKalb 1-5. Belmont 0-6, bringing up the rear after being a co-champion a year ago with us. So, wow. Other games today. Adams Central at Leo postponed. DeKalb is at Lures. Huntington North is at New Haven, 7:30 postponed. Norwell at Columbia City right now. So apparently we'll know something about the girls sectional at the top of the hour. So whether or not that's going to be a go tonight. Obviously there's been some weather move into the area. So we're going to have to be leery of that. So we'll see what happens. Lady was perhaps going for the sectional title tonight, if not Monday.
Yeah.
After that victory over Wawasee last night in the semifinals.
Obviously, safety's first, but we really want to get it done tonight.
Yeah. If you're waiting, as Tom Petty once sang, the waiting is the hardest part.
It is.
So,
yep.
So
familiar with that.
Yep. So the flag comes down, and the band will play the national anthem here. We're skipping the hype video today to save time and get people out of here sooner. Pretty good crowd for a matinee here.
Yeah, it is.
No disorderly conduct. right, the national anthem by the Pep Band tonight, or this afternoon. And did a heck of a job with that. So the starting lineups for both squads. For Norwell, it'll be Owen Wallace, a 6'1 senior guard. Number 4, Gary Riley, a 5'10 senior guard. Number 12, Adam McBride, a 6'2 senior guard. Number 22 listed as a guard, Josh McBride, a freshman at 6'2. And number 24, Nick McBride, 5'11 and a guard. And head coach Michael McBride, who spent time at Cherubusco. So it's Team McBride here.
It is. It really is. We'll see. We'll see how the game shakes out, but everything goes through those three boys.
And of course, Michael McBride, 140 and 73 in his 9th year at Norwell. And of course, he spent time at Triton and Cherubusco prior to that. And of course, the Eagles with Stratton Fuller, Owen Marshall, Josh Eberly, Landon Richmond, and Trey Deckman. Matt Schaus in season number 5. I thought we weren't doing that. No, they're doing that for the spotlight. Marshall, there he is, Big O.
Number 10, Josh Eberly. Number 11, Landon Richmond. And number 20, Trey Deckman.
All right, there's the starting lineup by the golden voice of veteran PA man Mike Hoppy. Oh, my. So the officials today, Trent Long, Tim Smith, Kirk Robinson. They're the guys in charge of this one. Trent Long had our sectional game
I think
last
we have him tonight.
Do we have him tonight,
I'm
too?
pretty sure.
So to jump center, it'll be Landon Richmond, and who is that, number 2? Is that 22, Coach? Or that's 2.
Yep.
Owen Wallace. And Richmond easily has the tip, and we are underway. A little matinee basketball here for you. We'll see in a little bit if we have Late Eagles sectional action later.
2-3 zone, Norwell.
So Fuller. And down low, Marshall nicely to Richmond. He gets knocked off the play, somehow not called for traveling. Marshall bobbled it, gets it off to Eberly. And up top, Fuller alone for 3. Back iron, no good. Loose ball, Eberly fights for it. He's going to get a foul. So Eberly draws the first foul of the ball game. 33 seconds going. Now we'll see if I can keep track of the McBride boys.
Oh, good luck.
I couldn't handle 3 Everinghams at
Yeah.
Northwood. I'm just tied knots here. Here's Riley. Off to Wallace. And Adam McBride with it. And up top, this looks like Nick McBride, the freshman. Here's Riley at the elbow. Adam McBride shoved off the play by Richmond, but he goes in, pump fakes, kicks it out. To Wallace to Riley. Riley at the arc. Spins on Fuller. He can't do anything with it. Baseline corner for Wallace. Up the wing now to one of the McBrides. It's going to be Nick. And left side, Adam McBride. To Wallace. And here's Riley. Minute 10 gone, no score. Big Northeast State game here this afternoon at Columbia City High School. On sectional championship evening for the girls. Riley to the bucket. Blocked by Richmond. And out of bounds, I think, off of Marshall, but good defense there.
That was really good defense. When you get beat like that, that's all you got left. And Landon's got the hops to pin that off the backboard every time.
Yep. Ball out of bounds to the Knights. 1:21 gone. Wide right, Wallace. Hands off to Adam McBride. And into the paint. They can't get the shot off. Here's Wallace back up top now. Adam McBride. Left side here is Riley. Pull up from the elbow. No good. They get the loose ball, however. They fake. And nice defense by Richmond and Marshall there to stifle that move in the paint. Here's Wallace. 1:45 gone. No score. Riley. Left side. Tight defense by the Eagles. Riley, here's a cutter into the lane, and it's one of the McBrides. Riley on the move, lost the handle off of Richmond. Richmond claiming otherwise, but okay, Coach, 159. We have no score here.
Really good defense by the Eagles.
Yep.
I like that tight man-to-man. It's switching, doing a nice job. There they corrected the call, and it's Eagle ball.
Coach McBride not happy.
Richmond won his case.
Yes, he did. Said, I'm not guilty. So here's Deckman to Marshall. Down on the baseline for Richmond. Back to Marshall. He loads up the three. Oh, off the mark. Rebound. Fuller. Hop, skip, and a jump. Elevates. Got the roll. Oh, Fuller. Oh, he is amazing. How he does that. What's his vertical leap?
40 inches, 41 inches.
How about Richmond and Marshall? Somewhere in that ballpark.
No, I think O's like 28, 29.
I think mine's about 10. So I can barely touch the net out there when I jump. I can graze it. All right, Riley up top now for Wallace. 2-0 Columbia City. Wallace hop, skip, and a jump. Ran out of real estate down low. Riley up top. He doesn't look to shoot. Josh McBride down the lane. And Deckman's going to get a hand check. No further play. Or a hold, whatever you want to call it. Referee Tim Smith says hold. 2-team fouls on the Eagles. 5:08 to go first quarter. 2-0 Eagles over the Knights. Baseline corner into the paint. Nice move, but he missed everything. Did Josh McBride. Here come the Eagles with numbers. Owen Marshall leads the attack. Bumped a little bit. To Deckman in the corner. Eberle alone. Three, Eberle. How about that?
We'll take that.
Yep.
He hasn't been doing that in the last few games.
No, he's not been getting that shot much. Riley up top. Here's Nick McBride. 5-0 Eagles. 4.5 to go, first quarter. Been a good ball game. Don't be deceived by the score. This is just airtight defense, mostly provided by the Eagles.
Yes.
Adam McBride up top. Here's Wallace, and off a screen, Nick McBride can't do anything. Eberle hounding him, and they get it wide right. Here's Wallace. 4:10 to go in the first, and Josh McBride to Riley. And here is Nick McBride into the paint. Elevates, fires. Didn't get the roll. Put back. Score. Adam McBride. Norwell's on the board. Well, we gave him one too many opportunities there. So here's Fuller to Marshall. High right with 3:50 to go. First quarter. 5-2 Eagles. Fuller on the run. Too much. Gets it back. Puts it up. Scores. Wow. How he does that. It's his own rebound around one man and kiss it off the glass. Timeout. Coach McBride's not happy.
He is fired up. You know, remember I said everything runs around the McBride boys. They're the only kids who've taken shots on the offensive end.
Yep. And Coach McBride red hot. You can hear him pretty well over here.
Yeah, I think his game plan was to stay in that zone but pack it in and not let Stratton drive middle. I mean, it's really rare that teams can stop that. And Stratton's attacking and getting his own rebounds, and he's fired up about it.
If looks could kill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! Gets a drink of water after that. Oh, love watching the coaches. I don't have to yell as a golf coach necessarily, but maybe in the parking lot. But
4? Do you have to yell 4 ever?
Oh, well, yeah. I may give some looks. People are amused by. All right, Riley. But I love watching those basketball coaches. Wallace up top. Adam McBride. 7-2 Eagles. 3:15 to go in a quick moving first quarter here at Columbia City High School on a Saturday afternoon in February. Out to Wallace, left side on the arc. Wallace with it, being hounded by Eberle. And up top, Riley. 3 minutes to go in the first. 7-2 Eagles over the Knights. Wallace. And they put it on the floor, and McBride runs out of real estate out to Wallace. Wallace and Riley don't look to shoot. The McBrides do. And they score! Adam McBride. So there's that three-point shooting ability. They finally got an opening.
They did.
Eberly down to Richmond, tied up on the baseline. Here's Eberly, interior feed Deckman, kicks it out. Here's a Clausen three. Bingo! Clausen. 10-5 Eagles, 2:20 to go in the first. And up top, here's Riley. Boy, Riley and Wallace haven't even looked to shoot.
No, they all the film that I've seen, rarely do they.
They just facilitate.
Yep. And just McBride's just run off screens. And
Owen Wallace in. He ran out of real estate on the hot seat. Nice D by Eberly. Kicks it off to Riley. And back up top, it is Adam McBride. Owen Wallace. Wide right with 1:34 to go in the quarter. Here's Riley right down central. Throws it out. And McBride, Adam McBride in. Lost Richmond the steal. Richmond one man to beat. Oh, he missed it. Holy crow. And off of Norwell. That was going to rattle some cages.
Yeah, that was with authority, too.
The thing's shaking still.
Dang, man. That's all right.
Ball around to the Eagles. It was knocked out off of Norwell. Richmond went for the royal flush and got rejected by the rim. And Fuller basket
And
counts and a foul. So that makes the dunk out irrelevant.
Yep.
The missed dunk,
I just wanted it for Landon. Like,
oh, well, yeah. I mean,
and he went with authority, too. It wasn't like he was – I mean, he shook that whole thing.
How often do we get dunks at Columbia City over the years? Oh,
not often.
Fuller rims out on the free throw. That was halfway down. 12-5 Eagles. 1:24 to go first quarter here. We'll know in a little bit if we have late Eagles sectional action tonight. Pending weather, we're waiting on a decision at the top of the hour. Glad you're with us today. Let me know if you're checking in, or Coach Marshall, those of you that have connection with him. Riley all the way in. Nice move, but he missed it. And they get the loose ball, and Richmond bumps his man. McBride hurt. Coach Richmond helped him up. He hit hard.
Yeah, he did.
So Riley with 50 seconds. Now to Adam McBride. And they're apparently holding for one. Riley. And gives it up to Adam McBride down to 28. Quick moving first quarter. Owen Wallace. Top Riley. And here's Wallace. 14 seconds for the Knights. Hands off to Nick McBride. Down to Wallace, backdoor feed stolen by Fuller. Into traffic, and Fuller with 4. Oh, Richmond blocked at the buzzer. Kind of had to hesitate before he went up and got stuffed.
Yeah. Good pass by Stratton.
Yep.
Right idea from Landon. I mean, if we have another second, Landon finishes that.
Yeah, he probably was hurrying a little bit too. So we have 12-5 after one quarter here. Andrew Thompson, Brandon Marshall. This pace, we're going to be done quick.
That's good because I got a lot of stuff to do tonight.
Regardless if we play or not?
No, I'm just banking on that we're going to play.
Yep. See if I can have the underwriters on this sheet or not. So it will be Norwell basketball to begin the second quarter. Again, let us know if you're listening. only had one check-in on the girls' game last night. That was surprising. Usually we have quite a few. First signal was a little shaky, but. All right, Norwell bobbles it. And up top, it's Adam McBride. Wonder how much of the bench they use over here. Probably not much.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume much.
Owen Wallace. There's Ryan Thornton, the Coach Thornton's son, the girls' coach. They put it up. They miss it. Yeah, Josh McBride, again, great defense by the Eagles. Here comes Marshall back. Top Berna whips it over for Eberly. Down low, Fuller on the baseline. He runs out of real estate, sends it across Clausen. Travel on Clausen? I guess.
He's not disputing it, so.
Huh. Well, we wouldn't have had a good look at it.
The bench is in the way.
So here comes Norwell after Columbia City turnover. 12-5. Columbia City. Norwell with Wallace. Thornton with it. Wallace kicked it off. Thornton thought about it. Minute 15 gone. No scoring here in the second. And Adam McBride shut off nicely by Eberly. And he can't get anything done. Thornton thought about it again, but didn't take it.
Boy, this is stifling defense.
What'd they call? Stepped out?
No, it wasn't. The basket doesn't count. I don't know if they traveled or offensive.
I didn't see
there
the
was no
signal.
foul. So
Just a turnover.
yeah.
So here come the Eagles. 6:22 to go in the second. 12-5. No one has dented the scoring column here in the second quarter yet. Richmond shoved off the play. Marshall whips a nice pass to Deckman to Clausen to Eberly. Score, Eberly for three.
Really good ball movement from those guys.
Boy, was that quick or what? Eberly. 15-5 Eagles. 5:55 to go in the second. Nick McBride. Look at Clausen. He's all over him. And on the run, here they go. Put it up. Foul's going to be on the floor. McBride wants the basket. He's not going to get it. Coach McBride wants it. St. John into the ball game. Rare appearance for St. John. Of course, he's pesky and can move.
And he can shoot it deep.
Well, and shoot it deep, too. We haven't seen much of him on the varsity. Nope. JV won this afternoon earlier. I don't know. C-team was winning in the auxiliary gym. Last check I looked. They're obviously done by now. Riley up top. Left side now, Nick McBride. Top now, Adam McBride. Kicks it off. Riley, he shoots a three. Oh, we fouled him on the three-pointer. Marshall. They're going to say on the floor again. Well, after the shot. Okay, well, that's a break for the Eagles then. Although Marshall picked up his second.
First,
okay.
Yeah.
Eberly out, Fuller in. I'm really impressed with the hustle on defense by the Eagles.
Well, after Wednesday night, I'm sure.
Well,
it's time to.
The impetus was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
5:20 to go. First half, 15-5 Eagles over the night. And the Eagles doing a heck of a job defensively. Here's Thornton. Off for Riley. Up top now, Adam McBride. Oh, nice D by Richmond. And Riley up top. Adam McBride. Nice move and doesn't get the roll. Loose ball, Columbia City. We're forcing them into awkward shots, Coach.
Yeah. It's that tight defense. That'll do it.
So St. John to Deckman, back to St. John, the freshman. Across for Fuller. 15-5 and 4:38 to go in the half. Marshall loads it up. Oh, rimmed out. Rebound, Riley. And here comes Josh McBride on the fly. There's a three, and that's good. On the fly, Adam McBride. Boy, you got to watch that. Woo. Well, you can shoot it sideways on the fly. That's
Yeah. Those boys can shoot it.
15-8. So each team has a trifecta, so to speak, here. Second quarter, Fuller out of the corner with 4:05 to go. Low-scoring affair here at Columbia City High School on a Saturday afternoon. And St. John's got a little room. He sidesteps his man up to Deckman instead. Left side to Fuller. Fuller dumps it down to Richmond. Richmond quickly hog-tied and gets it up to Fuller. Back to Richmond. And Marshall. That got partially deflected, I think. Norwell tried to save it, but out of bounds. Wallace. Whoa, Elkins into the ball game. Interesting. Clausen. Interesting move. We're seeing a little more to the bench all of a sudden, Coach.
I think, some of the guys on the bench, I mean, they can play.
Elkins will load it up. Short. Rebound. Richmond. Fuller will load it up. That's an air ball. Well, the Eagles getting a little excited there.
Yeah, I mean, you have a decent lead, 7 points, and probably don't want to shoot those outside shots.
You got to figure, though, for Elkins' mentality. So
yeah,
I haven't been on the floor very
I'm in,
much.
baby. I'm going to let it go.
There's nobody by me. I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah.
So 15-8 Eagles, 3.5 for the first. So lots of Eagles getting some PT today. And that's got to be a travel, doesn't it? Jump ball. Yeah. Nice job by Elkins. Columbia City ball. So here comes Fuller with 3:17 to go in the half, 15-8. Each team has a three this half or quarter. Deckman, top Clausen, wide right. Fuller, down low, knocked out of bounds by Harris, saves it. Loose ball, 50-50 ball. Oh, nice job by Deckman to flip it to Fuller. Now here's Elkins the bucket, no further play, jump ball. And the Columbia City faithful get riled up.
I mean, I can't disagree with them. If he would have had the basketball, I would agree a tie-up, but his arms were completely over Elkins' arms and into his body, and it probably should have been a foul. But Mr. Long didn't have the correct angle, I don't believe.
Coach Schaus up off the bench on that one. So 2:45 to go. There's a three. Ooh, long back iron, no good. Elkins, a nice job to track down the rebound. And here comes Deckman. Clausen alone. Ooh, a little flat on that one. The rebound out there to Norwell. McBride to McBride. To McBride. Sounds like a law firm. McBride. Now here is Wallace, loose on the baseline. Nice job by Deckman to shut his man off. Here's Wallace to Riley. Riley across the key, right, spins left. And reverses it over to Nick McBride. 15-8 our score, Eagles. Not an offensive firework there, but a lot of good defense by the Eagles. Elkins hounds his man, which is Wallace. Now Riley pestered by Richmond up top. And they can't get that three off. Nick McBride with it. Lost the handle, got it back, does it over to one of his brothers. Here's a long one. That's going to be partially deflected and short. They get the loose ball, however. Riley with a minute 45 and ran out of room. Wallace. And Norwell throws it away. Berna back in for Elkins. Marshall returns to the Columbia City lineup for Clausen. 1:38 to go in the half, 15-8. Don't be deceived by that score. It's still been a good ball game.
It has. It's been fun.
If you're a Columbia City fan listening to this outlet, which most of you are, or watching in, I don't know. Maybe there's more Norwell people out there than we think, but Columbia City's defense has been superb. Altering Norwell shots. Fuller kicks it across. Deckman alone for three. Oh, that's long. Berna fights for it. And the Eagles save it. Richmond. Oh, a nice job. Marshall out of a scramble. Pulls up in the paint. Short-armed it. Got it back. Loose ball. Loose ball again. Foul, Norwell. Wow, what an exchange.
Yeah, these boys are just hungry. Like, it's this looks totally different than what we've seen, even in the New Haven game. Like, I thought we played well at New Haven, and, man,
Marshall. Ooh. That was off, no good. 1:02 to go in the second. Clausen looking to check in. If Marshall hits. Oh, and he doesn't. Wow.
That doesn't happen often.
No. Josh McBride out of there with it all the way into the corner. Now he's on the hot seat, pestered by Deckman. Gets it up to Adam McBride. Spins, kicks it across. There's a three up top. They score. Dropping pennies in the ocean there. Nick McBride, 15-11. You give them just a little alley and they get you.
Yeah, they can get it off.
Deckman. Deckman thought about that three. Down low, Richmond. He's tied up. Deckman will load it up. That's partially blocked. Look out. They got numbers. Here's Riley knocked off the play by Fuller. Riley calls a timeout. Clausen back. So, interesting. We've only got 9 points between the two squads this quarter.
Man.
So
hustle basketball really on both ends.
Yes. Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen, or online at morsesbuildersmart.com. Serving Northeast Indiana since 1871. Also, WJHS brought to you by EduStaff. Schools in your local community are experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classroom. EduStaff seek candidates for employment within partnering schools, and more information can be found at edustaff.org. Andrew Thompson, Brandon Marshall bringing you this one this afternoon. Will we be bringing you Lady Eagle basketball later tonight in the sectional final? We'll find out in a little bit. All right, Norwell basketball, 17 seconds. They dump in the backcourt to Nick McBride. He works against Clausen. 12 seconds. Over on the left side now, Josh McBride kicks it up. And they're going to run a jump ball. Possession Eagles. Marshall in.
Oh, they must be doing offense for defense with Camden and Caden and Owen.
So foul given up by Nick McBride. Michael's at Bethel, you said.
Yeah.
The one that has graduated to the four. And underneath, Richmond. Oh, almost.
That was a really good sideline out of bounds play.
It was. I mean, when you got Richmond or Marshall, you jump that high.
Well, they did a really good job with misdirection and sending Stratton to the basketball, Owen to the corner with .9. Everybody went with them, and they threw it over the top to Landon. That was a great call.
And just a little long on the shot.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Close.
Yeah.
So that is the halftime. Or is at halftime. 15-11, so 6-3. Norwell outscores the Eagles. And we'll
everything goes through those McBride boys on the Norwell side. We saw that the whole first half.
Yep.
Coach McBride obviously does a really good job of running them off screens and, circling through and, but the Eagles, I'm super impressed with our man-to-man, just how tight it is, how we're talking. We're not giving them many opportunities. So on the other end, Norwell's staying in that zone, and they're trying to slow the basketball game down. But, I think we continue playing like this, we're going to be it's going to be a low-scoring game, but we're going to come out on top. I believe so.
Big G's halftime shootout. Stats by Wyatt Warner today. Look at this program he's got. This is fancy.
Yeah, he emails it to me. It's incredible.
He's a guru. Stratton Fuller, 4 of 7 from the field. 1 3-point goal. 0 of 1 from the stripe. He has 9 points. Marshall, 0 of 4 from the floor. 0 of 2 at the free throw line. 1 rebound. No points. Eberle, a 3. I thought Eberle had 2 threes. No?
No, I think he's got 1. Clausen
Okay,
has
that's
1.
right. Okay, Eberle, 1 of 1. 3 points.
No, he's got 2. Everybody's got 2 threes.
Yeah, I got him
Yeah,
for 2
he
as
had
well.
2 corner threes, yeah.
Okay, Richmond 0 of 3. Richmond didn't score? I guess not.
No.
Okay, 0 of 3, no points. Deckman 0 of 2, no points. Clausen has a 3. Eberle a 3. 6 and 9, 15. Yeah, something's off. Columbia City 6 of 21 from the floor. 3 of 11 beyond the arc, 0 of 3 at the charity stripe. 12 rebounds for the Eagles. 2 assists, 4 steals. Norwell, no points out of Wallace. Didn't take a shot, did pick up a rebound. Riley, 0 of 2, picked up a rebound. McBride, Adam, 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 3-point goals, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Josh McBride, 0 of 4, 3 rebounds, no points. Nick McBride, 1 of 3. It was a 3-point goal, 1 rebound, 3 points. Thornton, no attempts. 4 of 13 were the Norwell Knights from the floor. 3 of 5 from 3-point land. And no free throw shot by the Knights. They did pick up 1 assist, 1 steal. 7 Norwell turnovers to R2. So there's
That's the difference.
our defense has forced them into a lot of that. So Eagles led by 10 points was the biggest lead. And that even estimates the attendance on here. Wyatt Warner's given 1,000.
Oh.
350 is what you're saying for today. Estimated attendance by Wyatt Warner, our technical engineer and score statistician today. I keep yelling at Barnhart, and he doesn't get me diddly squat. He's supposed to be getting me stats for a month.
Yeah, just got to show the coaches, and then he can bring it back out.
Well, he was supposed to text them to me.
Well,
So I got on Barn before the game, so.
it didn't work.
I know. Barnes got bigger fish to fry,
Yeah.
I guess. So halftime here, 15-11. That's been a good ball game. Yeah, there's been a lot of missed shots, but a lot of good defense.
Well, if you would have told me at the beginning of the game that Landon wasn't going to score in the first half and Owen wasn't going to score in the first half, and we were going to be leading at halftime, I would have told you were crazy.
Yep.
But here we are.
Yeah. I think the band's got a noodle dinner tonight.
Yeah, we are. My wife's picking up a couple dinners,
Ooh,
so she
sounds
doesn't
good.
have to cook. So we got big fish to fry tonight.
All right, big fish to fry if we don't have the game? Or is that if we have the
If
game?
we have the game.
Big fish to fry.
Yeah, Fairfield, we have frying.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, so say if you're having a fish fry, I'm coming over, Coach.
Oh yeah, next one you're coming over for sure.
Oh, boy. So it's 2 o'clock. We'll see if we get any information on the sectional tonight. Some have been postponed, is what I'm hearing. But so JV and C team victorious as well.
Yeah. Make it a 3-way here.
Yep.
Big fish to fry. Sherry knew what I was talking about.
Sherry? I don't know who
Sherry Wool.
Oh, Sherry Wool. All right. And Norwell back to the floor. So the boys host South Bend Riley Tuesday night here.
Oh boy, that could be interesting.
That's a good ball club.
That's a really good ball club. But like, what better time to play them? That'll really tell you where you're at.
Right, one of the better teams in the northern part of the state.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eagles back to the floor. And a nice afternoon crowd. And let's pack the house at Fairfield tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
Gym's not the biggest up there, so.
Nope. I haven't got any news on it, so I guess no news is good news, right?
Right. The band striking it up again. Well, it's been a pretty quick game.
It really has.
4 minutes after 2 o'clock.
We start 1:30 start, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going quick.
So both teams completing warm-ups here before the second half. Like Mr. Leach has his phone in his hand, waiting a decision from Fairfield. In our transportation department, probably.
Yeah. See if Brian thinks he can get us there.
So again, South Bend Riley here to play the boys on Tuesday evening. As the boys have a more beefed up February schedule time around.
Don't forget the man, new leader, 47 silent auction. Also, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society with the donation table outside the concession stand.
Officials back on the floor ready to go. The two teams at their respective benches. Andrew Thompson, Brandon Marshall here with you. So it's going to be what? Norwell basketball. They'll work it left to right here in the second half, or towards the east goal here at Columbia City High School. Eagles, meanwhile, will work right to left across your radio dial. I know hardly anybody listening to this has a radio dial anymore. I've got a radio in the house with a radio dial. The house. All right, well, here's Norwell, a 15-11 Columbia City lead, just underway, third quarter. And it's going to be McBride. Nice scoop and score! Josh McBride. So Marshall back. It's a 2-point ball game. Hands to Fuller. Over to Marshall in the corner, down on the baseline. Everly double teamed to Marshall. And Fuller kicks it in the corner. Here's a Deckman three. Rims out. Everly's got the loose ball. Kicks it back to Richmond. Reset. Fuller on the baseline. And Eberle, that's off the mark for three. Marshall's got it. Marshall lost the handle. He gets it knocked away. Still has it. Oh, nice job. Timeout, Columbia City. What a job by Marshall to get that out of the Hornets' nest of activity. Columbia City's called for time, however.
Is that coach's first time out?
I believe so.
Okay. Not so bad then.
No. So some of the underwriters again, First Lead Inc. They operate dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Lead hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Lead is proud to support the Eagles in Columbia City High School. They can be found at www.firstleadinc.com. 30-second timeout for the Eagles. Welcome Eric Herendine to the broadcast. Down in the Indianapolis area.
Yep.
You probably know him.
Yeah, we text quite a bit.
Oh, and Brooke Bowie watching from home. Welcome to the broadcast. And Eberle wide on the right side. Here's Deckman with it. 15-13 our score. Fuller ran out of real estate, flips it out to Richmond outside the arc. He comes up top, wheels it right side for Marshall, and here's Eberle. Richmond with room. He'll load it up. Score, Richmond. Usually not his game, but we'll take it.
Yeah, let's make it his game.
18-13, they left him alone.
Yep.
He had all day to line that up. So Norwell back with a minute and a half to go on, third quarter. And they put it up. No, but a Columbia City foul.
Eagles. North Marshall with the foul to
Wallace to the free throw, and his first chance for points today for the night. First time Norwell shot free throws today, no good.
turning for the Eagles, number 2, Camden Clausen.
Camden Clausen back. For the Eagle. Marshall out. Second free throw good, makes it 18-14. 6:20 to go, third quarter here at Columbia City High School. NE8 action on a Saturday afternoon. Deckman out of the corner to Clausen in tight quarters. That got stolen. And here they go. Look out all the way in and blocked by Deckman.
Wow, get it out of here.
2-on-2, and Fuller hop, skip, and a jump scores. What a move. 20-14. What a sure layup on the other end. Got blocked.
They got swatted.
Eagles take advantage. Top here's Riley. And nice move and hesitation and score on the pump fake, Josh McBride. And Eagles back. Fuller up top. Fuller hop, skip, and a jump. Wide open. Richmond, bingo! And in the backcourt, here is Nick McBride. Wide right, up top, here's Riley. Wallace, high left. Wallace, pestered by Fuller, 22-16. They get a man down low. Is that partially deflected?
No, he just blew it.
And here's Fuller, lost the handle. Norwell foul. Wallace. The foul is first, team's first. 5:01 to go, third quarter, 22-16. Andrew Thompson, coach Brandon Marshall here. And they throw it up to Clausen. Clausen left side, now Richmond out of the corner. Fuller. Nice spin move, elevate. Back iron, no good, a little strong. Fuller gets it back. Puts it up, score, basket counts, Columbia's, or Norwell foul. Boy, when he decides to get a ball, it's hard to stop him.
Yeah, it is.
It's 24-16, Eagles up by 8. Free throw good by Fuller. So Eagles lead, largest lead of the day. It's 25-16, Coach. Good position here.
Yep, get another stop.
So 4:45 for the third quarter. McBride to McBride. Up top now Riley. And here is Wallace. Wallace up top to Adam McBride. Adam McBride into the corner, shut off by Richmond. Up to Harris or Riley, I should say, knocked out of bounds nicely by Eberle. Into the Norwell bench. Ball out of bounds. They get it into Riley. Top, Wallace. Wallace in trouble, gets to Riley. Riley into the paint. How did he not grab? And here is Adam McBride. Backed off the play with 4:05 to go third quarter. Columbia City by 9. Go right to the bucket. Score! Owen Wallace. Nice move by him. 25-18 Eagles. 3:50 for the third. Fuller gives it to Eberle. Eberle up top. Reverses it left to Richmond. Further down in the corner, here's Fuller. Top, Eberle. Back to Fuller. He'll load. Oh, that's way off mark.
Yeah.
But Richmond, a putback, scores! Richmond's all over under there. Snuff that one out.
It.
So 27-18 Eagles, 3:15 to go, third quarter. Up top is Wallace. Wallace to Riley. There's a cutter, and it's one of the McBrides. No further play. Columbia City foul on Rick, I believe.
It's the same. I mean, it's the same play over and over again. They just run him off that circle. He does a circle cut, and we're not switching screens, so we get caught up. We don't have true help side slide over.
And foul on Columbia City's deck. As going to the basket was Josh McBride. Team foul 3 on the Eagles with 3:03 to go, third quarter. Josh McBride to the free throw line for the night. Everybody gets eerily silent. Ooh, a rare miss for a coach kid.
Yeah.
Coach kid's always. Another one for Josh McBride. That one he got in. Makes it 27-19. Eagle lead is 8 with 3 minutes to go, third quarter. We threw it away.
Yeah.
I've looked down at my sheet. I don't even know what happened.
Fuller try to make a long pass down the sideline.
Eberle gets a foul. So Eberle picked up his third. What do we have here?
Maybe a contact.
What he's doing there. Foul. All right, so that's all settled and done. So this would be Adam McBride. Free throw line, and he scores. Berna back into the ball game for Deckman.
Man.
So, down low Richmond, back to Fuller.
Good find.
Richmond score, basket counts, Norwell foul. So Wallace the foul. So Richmond a chance for a 3-point play, makes it 29-20, can make it 30-20. And he does. Deckman for Eberle. 2:37 to go, third quarter. Nick Bride takes it across, pestered by Clausen. Clausen all over him. Ooh, Clausen got a hand on it.
Great.
Boy, is he quick. Burnout on his man. And up top, Wallace. 2:20 to go, third quarter, 30-20. And 3 on the way. Didn't get to roll. Loose ball, Norwell. Thornton to put back. He scores. A bad break there for the Eagles. Nice job by Norwell. 30-22, 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Berna hands, no. Keeps it set, flips to Clausen. Cross for Fuller, down low, Richmond. Jump pass for Fuller. Richmond in traffic, lost the handle. Stolen by Norwell. And Josh McBride. On the fly. Oh, they gave him a step. Score! So Josh McBride, boy, you just give them a tiny bit of room and they get it.
They're shooters.
Berna thought about it, but couldn't get the shot off. Deckman and Clausen. Foul on Norwell. Nick McBride. Arguing with Coach McBride. He said, "I'm not arguing with you."
What was he doing?
Long. Give me his explanation, I guess. I'm not arguing. That's a classic. I love it. It's stolen by Norwell. A pass across by Clausen went awry. And here they come. Spinning into the front court, Adam McBride kicks it off. And here's Josh McBride outside the arc to Thornton. And up top for Adam McBride. No, that's Nick McBride. Look out. 3. Score! Josh McBride. 2 straight threes for him. 30-28 with 43 seconds to go, third quarter. Berna down low to Clausen. Back up to Berna. Back to Clausen. He'll load her up. Score!
It's a big 3.
Yeah, I got us off the schneid there. 33-28, 24 seconds for the third quarter. Eagles by 5, and there's a foul on Deckman, I guess.
Third.
Eagle foul. Braden Deckman.
Team foul 5, so that's 2 shots for the night.
2 shots. 12. Bride. Marshall. Eagles.
Berna out of the ball game. That rims in. Adam McBride make the free throw. 33-29. Eagles were up 10. Not too
Yeah, we were
long
up
ago.
10.
And Adam McBride sinks that one. 33-30. 15 seconds for the Eagles. And a floater, clunker, and Fuller got it back. Basket counts. Norwell foul. Wow.
Boy, Stratton's just having himself a game.
Josh McBride, the foul. 35-30. Fuller again. Looks like there's nothing there after he misses it, and then he gets it.
He just wills his way.
Yep. Sure who committed the foul. Fuller got it. 3-point play. 36-30. Here's Norwell with 8 seconds. And here comes Adam McBride. And we got him trapped in the backcourt. And get it to Wallace. And here's a 3. Score! Ryan Thornton. Kind of an unlikely source for a 3, I would imagine. But Thornton gets a 3 at the buzzer, and it's 39-30. Wow. Got a Donnybrook here, ladies and gentlemen. So, 39-30. Let's see. He's on his phone down there. I don't know if he knows anything yet or not. Todd Clark checking in, and Michelle. All right. The broadcast. Tanner Ellis finishes second and advances to semi-state. Only one we got out. Coach Fox, thank you. Boy, rough day for the Eagle wrestlers.
We got to stay locked in here.
Yep.
Fourth quarter, that three changed a lot of things.
39 or 36-33. Stroop had to score wrong, didn't he? That's at 39-30.
Yeah, Stroop had it wrong.
So Richmond thought something goofy. Eberly with a long one. And they say off of Norwell.
That's the right call.
McBride not happy.
They're asking for over the back. That call does not exist in the game of basketball. There's no such thing.
You see it called, don't you?
Nope. No such thing.
Used to be, didn't there?
You can have displacement or you can have a push, but there's no such thing as over the back.
Okay. And Fuller guilty of step while with 7:30 to go. 36-33. So Norwell basketball. And here comes Norwell. And here is Wallace to Riley. Riley high right with 7:13 to go. And here is Adam McBride. Over to Nick McBride. Back to Adam McBride. Now to Riley. Stolen by Deckman. Deckman's going to be fouled by Riley.
Yep, that's an intentional foul. Yep, that's a really good call.
Grabbed his shirt, didn't he?
Just grabbed him to stop him from the layup. So that's a really good call. You don't see that much. And,
So they call an intentional foul. This sends Deckman to the free throw line. Got it? Norwell fans not protesting, really, but
no, you can't do that. You can't stop them on a fast break layup.
Oh, Deckman misses the second. Columbia City ball. 6:56 to go, so we get 1 out of 2 on the intentional foul. Deckman made 1 of 2. So ball out of bounds. And they get it down low. Fuller whips it over. Here's a Deckman three. Short. Richmond got a hand on it. It's called Richmond. Whoa, Schaus upset. Probably the makeup call.
From what, though?
Well, I don't
mean,
probably the protest would be intentional, but he would, just hypothetically.
Yeah,
but it wasn't that official. Interesting call. Schaus gets up and barks for one of the rare times. They just load her up. Look out, score! Long two. Josh McBride. And it makes it 37-35. Eagles with 6:15 to go. Marshall up top to Richmond. Left side now Fuller. Top here's Eberle. Down low traffic. Richmond sends it out. There's Marshall wide open. Off the mark. Oh, my.
Can't throw it in the ocean today.
And here we go. Back comes Norwell. Look out. 3 to take the lead. That's short. Marshall in a collision with his man, but they didn't call anything. Fuller lost the handle. Stolen. 5:40 to go. We got a barn burner. 37-35 Eagles. They once led this by 10. I think that was our largest lead. Right at Norwell, they've hung around and
Yeah, they have.
Riley. Can't be deceived by their record. Some close games as we talked about. 5:15 to go in the fourth. Riley holds it. Off to Wallace. Top Riley. Josh McBride. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Eagles by 2. Josh McBride backed off the play by Fuller. And Wallace on the left side. Lost the handle. Got it back. And Riley. High right. Maybe going up. And it's going to be Josh McBride. He's the freshman of the McBride boys. He puts it on the floor, kicks it off, and there's the three. Back iron no good by Adam McBride. Big miss there.
Yeah.
He had a lot of room. So the Eagles back across. Fuller. Deckman lost the handle. Turnover Eagles. Clausen in for Deckman. So we go the other way. Norwell ball, 4:16 to go, 37-35. Both teams have exerted a lot of energy, Coach.
They have.
And Nick McBride into the front court, chased by Clausen, is Adam McBride. Block Clausen. He could sneak away with a steal. Up top, Eberle's got his man, which is Nick McBride. And up top, Wallace. There's a three. Rimmed out. Wow. Nick McBride, we got lucky. They missed two wide open threes. Eberle to Marshall. Up top, here's Fuller. Fuller works to the right side. Eagles reset, kind of. 3:37 to go.
They're going to try to make him come out of that zone. Guard him man-to-man.
Coach McBride says stay there. So the chess match between the two coaches. So Marshall holds 3:22 to go. They want Norwell to come out of the zone, as Coach Marshall says. Kind of got a size mismatch with his man. Somebody's upset. I don't know if that's a Norwell fan or...
It's a Norwell fan.
.255. Marshall, you don't see this very often.
No.
So McBride going to stand by it, tell him to stay in the zone. The Eagles just standing here wasting time. This is bizarre. They have him come out. Now he's going to go with it. 2:31 to that. We wasted what, about 50 seconds?
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, you got the lead.
Now they come out into a little bit of a man-to-man. Marshall up top on the hot seat, gets to Richmond. Here's the cutter Fuller. Eberle, oh no, that's off the mark. No, and Harris or Riley the foul. Yeah, two guys battling for ball. We may have got a break there. What you think?
Yeah,
could have gone either way.
I mean, just fight.
Owen Marshall to throw it in. 37-35 Eagles. 10 to go. Richmond has it in traffic. Puts it up. Score! Basket counts in the foul. He got it back in midair. Marshall. Or check out Richmond. So Richmond makes it 39-35. He'll shoot. Not sure who the foul was on, but it was on. Well, I guess I worry about that right now. Richmond tries to put the Eagles up 5. Oh, and misses it. So a 4-point Eagle lead with 2:05 to go in the ball game. Timeout Norwell.
All right, defense is the name of the game here, right? We cannot let them get loose for a three. We got to stay tight, continue to communicate, hedge those screens. Need a big stop here, T-Bird.
Yep. Well, it's 2:30. We haven't heard anything about the girls' game, so it must going to be a go tonight.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything to the contrary?
Nope. I haven't been updated.
So, again, Tanner Ellis, only Eagle wrestler to make it to the semi-state today. We struggled. All of our other guys fell in the first round. And we had some tough draws.
Congrats, Tanner.
Yep. Been a good one. Not much scoring earlier. Trainer Vandersall on his way back from a weightlifting competition. Man.
Oh, man.
I'm not there. All right, so here is Nick McBride to his brother, Adam McBride. All three of the McBrides on the floor, obviously. Richmond a steal. Loose ball here. Oh, Riley got it back. What a scramble. 1:44 to go. 39-35 Eagles into traffic strip. Blocking foul.
Travel first, man.
2 shots. Coach Schaus doesn't like the call. Who'd they call it on? Who they called it on?
Owen? I think that's his third. Yeah,
Okay.
Probably Owen.
Free throw good, meanwhile, 39-36. Oh, we almost had that loose ball.
We did. That would have been huge.
Yep. Oh, and they missed it. But Richmond lost a handle on the rebound. He got it swatted away. Beverly gets a hand on it. Fuller's got it. Ahead to Marshall. Into the front court. Boy, we got a break there. Good hustle by the guys. Foul given up by Norwell with 1:28. Adam McBride's going to commit the foul. His third. Deckman's going to come back into the ball game for Clausen. So Marshall will throw it in front of the Columbia City bench. That's their 4th team foul, so no more to give. Deckman's being hassled up top. Got to move it. He gets it off the Fuller high right. There's the trap. And Deckman. Interior fee Richmond at the elbow.
Get to Owen. Let them foul.
No, Eberle! No, it ripped out. Holy crow. Eberle's got it back. Loose ball up to Deckman.
Keep moving it.
And Marshall with 1:10. Holy crow. Richmond had it swatted away. He just goes right down central, puts it up, scoop, score! Richmond! Wow. 41-36, a 3 from the parking lot. That's back iron, no good. Rebound Fuller knocked away by Norwell. Columbia City ball. So a little bit of desperation by Norwell. That was from the volleyball line, wasn't
That was
it?
deep. Surprised they took that shot.
55 seconds, and they get it into Marshall. Marshall, now he gets loose into the front court. Flips to Deckman, and up top, gives it to Eberle. 45 seconds, they commit the foul. Nick McBride. So Eberle will shoot 2. Big free throws here. Could push it to a 3-possession game. Oh, back iron, no good. Holy Toledo.
Boy, we've missed some free throws today.
We have. Rare miss for Eberle. The line. Got that one. Timeout Eagles. It's a 42-36 game in favor of Columbia City. As what a game this turned into. Kent Longenball checking in today. So,
Cam Licky's checking in too.
oh, Licky from the mill.
Probably. That was always working.
Is he?
Seems like it.
Jonathan Ambergy checking in. So, and here it is. Norwell basketball, length of the floor to go. Columbia City by 6. They get it into Nick McBride. Nick gets it across the timeline. Nick McBride gets it off, and it's a 6-point lead. There's a 3 up top. Score! And he's got to decide whether to count that or not.
You can't. The whistle blew before he shot the basketball. Yeah.
Deckman the foul. Yeah, that was
really
before.
Smart foul by Trey.
13 foul, so that erases 3. 31 seconds. They get into the backcourt. Here is Adam McBride up top. He fade away in the paint. Back iron no good. Loose ball, Marshall. And Riley commits the foul. 42-36. So Marshall can make this 3-possession game. Marshall misses the free throw. Realized Norwell had cheerleaders here today. I heard them.
Yeah, they follow him around.
A lot of schools don't send cheerleaders on the road anymore.
Oh, got that one to go.
Yep, got that one. 43-36. Another 3 they made, but the foul was committed by 4. Oh, what? Grip over him or what?
Well, they're kind of getting way of our guys. We're just going through them.
And no good. Loose ball, Richmond. Foul given up. So, Riley retires for the afternoon. Ryan Thornton back on. So Richmond. No good.
Man, we are struggling at the line.
Yep. And that one's short arm, no good. And with 10 seconds, that was. And Columbia City to lose ball with 5 seconds. You're going to dribble it out. And that's going to do it. You can call out the guards. You can turn out the lights. This one belongs to the maroon and gold. 43-36. Eagles remain atop the conference.
You know, you kind of look back to Norwell staying in that 2-3 zone and just letting us hold the ball for, those 2 minutes.
About.
Yeah. McBride kind of shot himself in the foot there. What's the chance you take, I hate the stall game. I really hate it. But at the same time, come out and guard, right? Come out and guard us man to man. Let's see what you can do. Anybody can sit in the zone. So if you're going to sit in one, then we'll stay out here and hold it. But also, to my next point, that's why Indiana really needs a shot clock. Because of that stuff right there.
But you don't see it all that often, though. We don't.
Yeah, we don't. But, yeah, it is in the area quite a bit. There was a game 2 years ago that it was a girls' game, and they literally held the ball for almost an entire quarter. So, just kind of like a standoff test match.
Yeah. 43-36 the final. Eagles remain at least the top now.
Yeah.
Will New Haven tie us? I don't know. But
Yeah, if Huntington can take care of New Haven, then that'll put us at the top all alone.
Okay, I guess we're going to go tonight.
Yep. Official word. We are playing at Fairfield for the second championship.
Well, there you have it. Matt Curry and I will be on the air a little later.
Double duty, T-Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Curry's feeling better.
I hope. Need anything? Okay, Fuller, 7 of 12 from the floor, 1 3-pointer in there, 2 of 3 at the stripe, 17 points for Fuller, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Owen Marshall, 0 of 5. Rough afternoon for 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, 4 rebounds, but did a lot of other things on the floor, creating havoc and such. 2 assists and the 1 point for Marshall. Eberly 4 today on a 3-point goal. Well, actually, we had him for 2 3-pointers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and give him 7 on the day. So Eberly, I had 2 3s. I thought, but I know you've got him for 1, but okay. And Trey Deckman 0 of 4. And Deckman does score a free throw for 1. 14 out of Landon Richmond. 6 of 9 from the floor. 1 of 4 from the free throw line. 1 3-pointer for Richmond, and that was a big one at the time.
Those 14 points are all second half points.
That's
Remember,
right.
he didn't score in the first half.
6 rebounds and 14 total points. A steal for Richmond as well. Deckman again 1. St. John limited time. Elkins limited time 0 of 1. Berna 0 of 1. 3 rebounds. 1 assist for Berna. Lawson 2 of 3, and those were 2 3-pointers. Columbia City 16 of 40 from the floor for the game. And, yeah, they did finally, we'll cease and desist on that for a second. As Coach House, welcome to the broadcast. Congratulations on a hard-fought win here today.
Yeah, though that one kind of reminded me of, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago where you have to kind of grind it out. And I was, with 2-point lead and, they had a little bit of momentum, and I was going to hold the ball for the last 3.5 minutes. I know that's not fun for a lot of people, and people will complain about a shot clock. But, again, as I've always said, I've been here, we just want to score one more point than the other. And I knew that once they can come out and pressure, we'd find ways to get some easy ones to play up, get to the free throw line, because I trust our guys can make those plays when they get pressure. So, again, not a fantastic basketball game for a lot of people to watch, I'm sure. Third quarter, I guess, was kind of entertaining and high scoring. But, again, conference games, like he obviously knows what we're trying to do. We know what they're trying to do. It makes it a little bit difficult for, teams to score the basketball at a high level. So, proud of our guys. I thought we defended and chased the McBride brothers around, who are great players, great shooters. Just proud of our effort.
I thought, despite score the first 2 quarters and the low score, I mentioned a couple of times that don't be deceived by the score. That was good basketball still going on out there. It was just a lot of defensive pressure on our end.
Yeah, and we wanted to play faster, believe me. We wanted to, score 60 points, things like that. But, we forced them to have a minute-long possessions, minute-and-a-half long possessions. And we could have trapped and done some of the things, but I didn't want to see either of the McBride brothers get an open shot because I know that they shoot that at a high percentage. So that was just kind of the game and kind of what it called for. But, got it done. Good.
Yeah, mostly contested for the McBride brothers, and you can see when you give them just a little bit of an inch, they can fire it.
Yeah, definitely. And then like I said, that third quarter they had some open looks, and when they're open, those typically go in for those guys. So they run their stuff well. I think they play Huntington North. I think next weekend they have their sectional with New Haven and Marion. I think are the favorites in that one. I think again, with those three guys, they're dangerous, and they're a threat on the court, anywhere on the court.
Yep.
So, now Coach McBride does a good job. So,
and you got to be happy with the response. Wednesday night you struggled a little bit, and obviously, defensively we were a little bit out of sync and stuff. So you've got to be impressed with the response of your guys here today.
Yeah, definitely. And again, I think and everybody saw it on Wednesday with Homestead. Like, we passed up a lot of open shots. We didn't pass those open. Not that we shot a great percentage tonight, but I think they respected enough to where they had to start guarding Trey a little bit because he's made a couple. They had to guard Cam because he made two. Josh, finally got a couple shots off, made a couple. So it was good to see some of that going. I think, again, when you can win a game when Owen Marshall only scores 1 point.
In Richmond, 0 at half, right?
In Richmond, yeah, he did. He might have scored.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Just a couple. It wouldn't have been much. He only took 3 shots. I know that. But, if he only scores 1 point, we find a way to win by 8 or whatever it ended up. That's a good sign.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll move on here, and the odd Saturday afternoon game is behind you, and you look forward to a South Bend Riley team, one of the better teams in Northern Indiana, coming in on Tuesday night. Definitely be a challenge and maybe a measuring stick to see where we're at.
Yeah, definitely. And I can promise you possessions will not be that long for either side as they were today. So I'm good friends with Coach Daniel. He was my college coach, one of my college coaches when I was at Bethel. And, again, they have a good team. I think they're in the top 20 in the state. Coach pool. So great team, good test. I want to challenge our guys and play the best competition. We want to be the best. We want to be prepared by March, and hopefully this a test that we can show some good things.
Yeah, today was a good stepping stone towards that as well.
Yeah, definitely, and we're right and still in the thick of things in the conference, and one more game, kind of control our own destiny and go back to back conference champions. So
wouldn't that be something?
That'd be good.
So, congratulations on the win. We'll look forward to a highly high-octane, entertaining game Tuesday night.
It'll be different, fans. I promise it'll be different than today's game.
But, yeah, this was a muck and grind kind of game.
Yep.
Sometimes you get those, and you got to weather the storm.
Yep, that's right.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the big win.
And also, good luck to the girls tonight. Come home, cut down some nets.
Looking for
Excited
that
for them.
First one in a lot of years. Yep. Not that anybody had anything to do with it that's currently involved with the program, but it's been a long time coming. So hopefully that should be a good game up there tonight.
Yep.
So full house, and we'll make it a double dip. Boys and then the gals get her done tonight.
Yep.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Always good to talk to you. Congratulations. So, Coach Matt Chouse, ladies and gentlemen, very happy with the victory over Norwell today, as this was not easy by any stretch of the imagination today. And back to the statistics real quick. I guess. Okay, so this is us? Yeah. Okay, so 14 for Fuller, 1 for Marshall, 7 for Eberly, 14 for Richmond, most of which was in the second half, 1 for Deckman, and Clausen was 6. Norwell, on the other hand, too large phone, Warner. Do you have Norwell on there, or do I have to read it on here? Oh, man. Okay. So Norwell, they end up with 3 out of Owen Wallace, 12 out of Adam McBride, Josh McBride 13, 3 out of Nick McBride, and Ryan Thornton had 5 for the Knights to close out their scoring. They had 5 in the first, 6 in the second, 22 in the third, and only 3 in the fourth. The Eagles held them to 3. And I don't know where our line score is, but at any rate, we'll cease and desist on that any further, I guess. So Norwell dropped to 9-8 on the campaign. They will fall to 2-5 in the conference. So this ended their conference play today. Columbia City improves 10-7. They will go 5-1 in league play and face Leo on the road next Friday night in Leo Cedarville to finish off the conference slate. In the meanwhile, South Bend Riley rolls into town with a high-octane offense on Tuesday evening. One of the better teams in Northern Indiana. And meanwhile, now we turn our attention north. The sectional is on at Fairfield, so just outside of Goshen, here we come, and good luck to the Lady Eagles, and let's bring that sectional trophy home. First time in a long time. So that'll be that, I guess. So we'll talk to you in a little while. At least Matt Curry and I will. Hopefully the Signals. We're going to try a couple other things maybe tonight. And we see some of our late Eagle players out here. They're getting ready to get on the bus, looks like. So good luck to all of them. Or a holler right there in front of us. Track as well. So good luck to them in a little bit. So that's going to be the story for this afternoon. Matinee affair goes to the Columbia City Eagles 43-36. Your underwriters were EduStaff, Morse's Builder Smart, First Lead Inc., the Multi-County Medical Outreach Clinic, Blue Over Ice Cream, and Flowtech. They were all a part of this one here today. Thanks to Braden and others back at the station, Levi, and so on and so forth. So that's it for the afternoon. Thanks for watching and or listening. And we'll talk to you a little bit from the Great White North, a.k.a. Fairfield High School. So for one final time this afternoon for my broadcast partner, and also thank Wyatt Warner on staff for helping out today as well. I almost forgot the big cheese, Wyatt Warner. So for one final time this afternoon, we'll try this again. For all the aforementioned and my broadcast partner, Brandon Marshall, the back alley brawler, Andrew Thompson saying so long for Columbia City High School on this Saturday afternoon matinee, and it was a good one for the Eagles. 43-36, they defeat the Norwell Knights. Thanks for listening. Good afternoon, everybody. We'll talk to you in a bit.